All right, here we are, last day. I'm gonna make this as short and sweet and as concise as I possibly can get in the next 3 minutes to show you how to fix this, or finish this. Finish that, rather. Okay, so you're gonna need some of this. This is all-purpose joint compound. This is a 5-gallon bucket. Again, you pay for the convenience. This thing's probably about $17, 5 gallons. You don't need that much. They sell a 1-gallon bucket that's probably $12. No real great big savings there. They also sell it in a quart and a pint. So something like this, you could probably get away with a quart. Quite honestly, I have no idea what that costs. But it's gonna be, you pay for the convenience, okay? So you need joint compound. That's one thing you absolutely need. The other thing you're gonna need is some paper. Now, this is the paper that comes with the system, okay? It's called joint tape, but there's no adhesive factor to it, right? It doesn't stick to anything. So you don't need to buy that. If you have one of these, a paper sack, you can cut some strips and you can use that as well. So you don't need to go out and buy a lot of stuff. What you are gonna need is a tape knife, okay? You're gonna need some way to apply this stuff to there without using your hands. So again, if you have something flat, straight, like a piece of wood, you can use that also. It just has to have a nice straight edge on it so you can spread it somewhat smoothly, okay? Otherwise, it's gonna be very difficult to work with later and it'd be a lot more sanding to do. Okay, these come in different sizes. These are metal. If you have the funds, you can go to either the big box stores and they sell plastic ones. There's sets. Okay, you can buy the three or four in a set, 1.5 inch, 2 inch, 6 inch, and a 10 inch, which would be perfect for this. And when you're done, you throw them out. About $2.50. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take the joint compound, right? It is sticky, kind of toothpaste-looking stuff. Okay, see it? I don't know if you can see it. And you need to spread some on the wall first because, again, the paper bag's not going to have any adhesive factor to it, and neither is the paper tape. Okay, you could buy the fiberglass stuff, which does have adhesive factor, but then again, you're adding to the cost. So you take some of this, messy, sloppy, spread it on the wall because you need something for the tape to stick to. All right, then you take a piece of tape or paper, whatever you're going to use, and you cover the seams. All right, and you do that to all the seams. Put enough on because you're going to scrape it off. Again, don't buy a 5-gallon bucket. I'm sure somewhere around the house, because I've seen in the Stump Mr. Fennel, the tape came out, the putty knives came out. That would work here. Just to cover the joints, cover the seams you left from your patch. If you don't do this, and you just put the joint compound on, more than likely it'll crack and it'll show up at some other point. So you got to put something there. Right? Now take your tape knife again, and you just kind of flatten it out. Nice and smooth, as smooth as you can get it. And again, obviously, you're always going for some level of perfection, which is why, if you've ever seen this done before, this takes a while to dry. That's going to take a little while to dry, probably overnight, which is why they do make compounds you can buy that you mix and they dry rather quickly, but they're a little bit more difficult to sand. So if I was going to be called in to do this for a client of mine, I would get to this point in one day. I would take that, and then I would put another layer on top, just so it covers the tape, and then I would walk away. Now none of the tape is visible. Okay? Trying to work around the ball. Now none of the tape is visible. That'll dry, and then it'll need some more coats to feather out. And with that, I would use the wider and wider knives so it gets further and further out, so it transitions from nothing here to more and more, and then less. I mean, then the patch, where it can be kind of heavy if you do it wrong, and then tapers out on the other side so it's not really visible to the eye, so you don't see it. Okay, so that's it. I've showed you as much as I can know. Now, granted, there's other ways to do it. Some other people might know other ways, and I get that. This is just my way, and I've been very successful with it over the years. And again, if you had nothing, zero in the way of tools, for a total of maybe $40, $45 you could do to this point. Now, when it dries, depending on how you put it on, because if you put it on with a piece of wood, it's going to have ridges in it, or it's not going to be perfectly smooth. You're going to have to sand it a little bit with 100 grit paper and then prime it and paint it. It's not a quick patch, but it does work very, very well. And if you do it right, it won't be visible, and then, you'll be able to get your deposit money back or whatever the case may be. If you're selling the house to move it, nobody will notice it. Okay? I want to thank you all very much for putting up with me for the last 12 weeks, watching the videos. For those of you that have been, thank you very much. It's been my pleasure. I hope you enjoyed them. I hope you learned something. Not sure what the fall is going to bring, but more than likely this will be the same scenario to some degree, and then we'll go on from there. So thank you very much. I wish you all nothing but the best. It is getting better. Some of you are coming in now to pick up your stuff, and I'm thankful for that. The more you can pick it up, the less I have to throw out, unfortunately. So take care. Have a great summer. I look forward to see the underclassmen next year. And for you graduating seniors, good luck to you. I wish you nothing but the best. And again, in my message to you this morning, stop by again at some point so we can find out how you're doing. All right? Take care. Be well. We'll see you at some point. Bye.